Very good morning to all my dear students. This is Ma'am Paul here, and this lecture of mine is for the students of class 12. Children, I have recently started a lesson for you all in prose. The name of the lesson is The Homecoming by Rabindranath Tagore. This is lesson number 4, and I have started the lesson. I have done about the author. I have read about the essay to you all, but for those children who have missed that particular video or who have not attended the class, I am just going to repeat this for all those students so that it will be easy for you to understand the lesson. So in this particular lesson, children, Rabindranath Tagore is talking about child psychology. If we understand the deeper meaning of this lesson, he is literally talking about child psychology, and we often come to know there are children. We do hear about them, or we sometimes come to know about certain children who are really mischievous, or who are very unruly. They are not obedient, like he was here in this, the main lead character Pathik Chakravarti. He was a very disobedient boy. He was lazy, he was unruly, did not listen to his mother. So talking about this type of children, there are many reasons why children behave like this, and there could be some kind of adverse effect on their mental status, what they are going through at that time, which is why they are behaving that way. So we need to understand here the only purpose of Rabindranath Tagore is to let us know, especially to the elders, and he's talking about the parent side, that we do need to know what are the problems of children at this age, because they are undergoing so many changes. They are said to be growing up, they are said to be yet children, so there is a kind of situation for them where they are confused to themselves. So sometimes some of them do rebel and they behave differently. Let us see. The Homecoming is the story of a 14-year-old boy called Pathik Chakravarti. His father expired when he was very young. He lived with his mother and brother Makhan. Pathik was lazy, disobedient, arrogant and mischievous. That is, very naughty all the time. Pathik was sent to Calcutta with his uncle. Pathik had to live with the 3 sons of his uncle and the aunt who disliked him and abused him. In Calcutta, he began to miss his mother, his brothers, his friends, the rivers, the meadows and his village. His grades in the school decreased. He was unhappy there, and he expressed his wish of returning home to his uncle. His mother was sent for. Sent for here means she was informed. The mother was worried, looking at her child lying on bed in such a weak condition. Pathik was near to his eternal home, which is heaven. Pathik, listening to his mother's voice, opened his eyes and uttered a word, saying, "Mother, the holidays have come." In the lesson, Tagore was purposeful in writing such a story as this to open the world's eye towards the world of children's deep sorrow, unleashed by the grown-up world. That is, sometimes it happens that we miss, we ignore, or we say that we don't have time to think about such things, but this is really a matter which needs to be taken care of, because sometimes if we do have, mostly in most of the families, we do come to know that there is one particular child who is always the cause of sore trouble. So parents and teachers, they do need to understand why is a child behaving in such manner and need to work on it. So let us see, in this lesson we see that Pathik has been described as a boy who was very unruly. He was mischievous, he was naughty, but if we read the lesson properly, we'll come to know that it was not Pathik who was all the time mischievous. It was his brother, his younger brother, who made such, who created such certain nuisances for his brother and forced him to come up to such a state where he would beat his brother and he would slap him, and then he would agitate back to his brother and go home and complain to his mother that the elder brother had been very bad to him. So So the mother always had this impression that it was Pathik who was the cause of nuisance, and that she also feared. When we read the lesson, we come to know that she also had once mentioned to her brother that she feared that someday he would either break his head or literally cause him some great trouble to his younger brother. So she wanted that the Pathik's uncle should take him to Calcutta, so that there he would go to school and his life would change a little bit. But what would be the repercussion of this whole change of his life? She never had the idea that that would take him so far away that he would leave the world very soon and he will be gone. So we will read this story. Though children, this story ends up on a very sad note. We come to know that he dies in the end and he could never go home. But yes, definitely the author has been successful in drawing our attention towards the problem of children's deep sorrow which they carry within themselves. So we do need to think about. We will discuss this lesson in detail in my next lecture. Up till then, keep studying, children. Take care.